Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy the Jeff E, and in today's video we are back with TSB once again. And I apologize for not recording and uploading for so long. It's because let's just say I lost the motivation to post videos, but thanks to my lovely fans, two fans have reached out to me, and they kind of gave me motivation to post another video. So yeah, shout out to Violet and shout out to Yuji for the two fans that texted me and motivated me to post this video today. So shout out to them, and if you guys are watching this video, thank you guys so much. You guys are such great fans and I love you, and whoever's watching this video, I love you as well, including all the XDM crews. I love all y'all, not like romantically, just as a family, you know. But in today's video, I will be showing you how to use Garou as how to use Garou like a god player, how to use it in the correct way, the most important techniques that you should use. And yeah, let's get straight into this video. And if you guys have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below. So before this video starts, be sure to like and subscribe, comment and share, and let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that we're gonna learn is how to do the basic stuff for Garou. So for Garou, the most used technique is the Hunter's Grasp move. So to use the Hunter's Grasp tech, or the Hunter tech, you would have to make sure that the dummy is on the floor. So it could be either a down slam, it could be an uppercut where he's like on the ground, ragdolled, it could be where he's, you know, like after a lethal or after flowing water. They're always on the floor, right? Make sure he's on the floor, and once he's on the floor, then you can do this. You can use it. If you use Hunter's Grasp, you'll notice that he doesn't go as far, and you can actually dash to him. If he's not on the floor, then he would go much further. See, now I can't dash him. So if he's on the ground, you can dash to him, and you could use this as like a combo, you know, extender. But the tech here's the tech. The Hunter tech is this. So you do one down slam, use a grasp, you click as you're about to throw him, and then you walk forward, and then you do your M1s. So in real time, it would look like this. Like that. So what you do is, you do the down slam, use the grasp, and while you're right here, oh, what the hell just happened? Okay. So while you're right here, you hold W and you hold the click button. And when you do this, see, hold W, hold click, he would be right here, right in front of you. Sometimes you would go on top of their head and you would ride them, kind of like what just happened earlier. I just rode on a dude's head, on the XD and dummy's head, and I just followed him. If that does happen, just hop off his head and continue M1ing. That glitch does happen sometimes. It's called a head override tech, but that tech is ping based, so it doesn't happen every time. So it happens sometimes. Like, let's see how many times I can get it. Let's see. Oh yeah, a kick would work too, by the way. Oh, see, there you go. See, now, that was the override head. Now I could just turn around and just hit him. So that's the override head and the Hunter tech. So let's move on to the next one. So the next tech we'll be learning today is the Kyoto tech. So Kyoto is a very hard tech. But before you learn that, you have to at least learn the basics of Kyoto. So how Kyoto works is you basically use the flowing water move, and as they're flying midway over here, you have to dash and you have to catch them with your lethal before they fall on the ground, which is the hard part. So if you want to be able to perform this, you have to be able to do at least a lethal to a flowing first. So make sure you learn this first before you learn Kyoto. So to do that, when the dummy goes all the way up there, like to the tippity tip top, then you click and you use it. Sometimes people are laggy, so you'll have to, time it. But most of the time, if the dude's not lagging, watch, make sure he goes all the way to the top and then you time it correctly. Everything that I'm teaching you, make sure you practice it over and over again on an ult account, because you'll never know. You just need like a warm-up. You gotta practice it. It's like you gotta practice it every day and then you'll get used to it. Like when I first started learning this, I used to practice for hours in a private server with the XD and dummy for hours. I mean, I would take breaks, of course, and go play something else. But every day I would come here and I would practice for like maybe an hour or 2 hours before going into ranked or like fighting in a public server or whatever, right? So make sure to practice everything that I'm teaching you. So after you learn how to do the 2 to a 1, now you gotta learn how to do the 1 to a 2, which is a Kyoto. So there's 2 variants. You could do one without shift lock, or you could do one with shift lock. With shift lock is harder. So I don't even use it with shift lock. I used to. Like if you look at one of my old videos on TSB, I used to use it with shift lock. Now I use it without it. I feel like it's a lot easier, and it is. It definitely is. Lots of pro players have been using no shift locks as well. So what you do is you do this, and you dash as soon as the person, like on the last hit, like you see right here, where my left hand punches him for the last time. This is where you dash, and then you use a lethal. Like as soon as, like before they fall on the ground, and then that's what Kyoto would look like. So if you want to do it with shift lock, then it would look like this. You would have to spin in a circle and then do the same thing, but then you'll have to dash, and then you have to turn your camera this way and then use it. I still can't do it because I haven't done it in so long since that other video. Oh yeah, there you go. But yeah, you have to turn, dash, and then turn back around and then use it. I mean, I don't even use it anymore because it's like almost really bad. I don't even use Kyoto as much anymore because Kyoto is so hard to land. I usually use the 2 to 1. I don't know about you, but I usually go for the 2 to 1. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. So this next thing I'm gonna teach you is called the Hunter's Uppercut Grasp. So to do this, you just have to do 4 M1s, and you have to jump on their head. You have to jump on their head like this. You gotta jump like on their forehead, not exactly on their head, just like on their forehead, like about like right here, like their forehead. It's about like right here. So you basically have to do an uppercut on their forehead. So to do an uppercut on the forehead, you have to do 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one, you hold space, and as you're in the air, you click. So 1, 2, click. 1, 2, 3, click. And then you just gotta practice this. Get a hang of this, go in a private server, practice this. Oh, I just messed up. But yeah, practice that, and yeah, you'll be good at it. Also, make sure when you're M1ing, don't hold. Never hold your M1 when you're clicking. That's just really bad, because then you would not have full control over your M1s. So make sure you click like individually, like actually time your punches, and then you'll have more control over them. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, jump, uppercut. As you're right here, as soon as it uppercuts, you have to use grasp immediately, or else it would not work. So it would look like this. and then you could do your, your little click that. Remember the grass tech that I taught you earlier? Then you could do that, and then you could just walk to them and continue in M1. So the reason why this is really helpful, this is one of the most helpful techniques in the game, is because when you do this, they don't fling as far. So you don't have to get them down on the floor. It's because if you get them down on the floor, they could just evade dash away. But with this tech, they can't. They can't really do that. They could still dash away, because as soon as you uppercut them, they could just dash right around and just start punching you. So don't use it too much, or else the pro players, they'll be able to read that, and then they'll just dash around every time. So just use it sometimes, so then it catches the player off guard. You see, if you don't do it quick enough, that happens. And if you don't land on the forehead, that would also happen. I think it also works if you land exactly in the middle of the head, but whatever it is fine. That's like for you to experience, because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. That's like, you just gotta like experience it, you know what I mean? So, and also as you're on their head, make sure you're holding S. You hold S and then you use grasp. So make sure you do that. 1, 2, 3, hold space, uppercut, hold S, and then use grasp. Okay, I completely messed up there. Boom, boom, boom. See, that's it. It's that simple. So keep practicing that, and you'll get it. Like, you'll get it down easily. The next thing I'm gonna teach y'all is called it's just called like this is for the noobs, okay? This is for the people that first played Garou. So all you gotta do is you do 1, 2, 3. You could use flowing water, and then you could side dash into a grasp. This is called a 1, 2, or 3. So the easy way would be just dashing, and then you could use that. So that's the easy way. You could just wait and then click. That easy. The hard way would be dashing kind of like a Kyoto, and then you have to dash and then use it before they fall on the ground. So it's kind of like a Kyoto. And of course you need shift lock. And yeah, sometimes you can mess up, but you just gotta keep practicing, and then you'll get it. But yeah, another thing I can teach you guys is how to do a catch. So you could use a kick into a flowing water. You could use it on the lethal. You could also use it on the grasp. But the reason why people do this is because when you dash like this, while they're in the air, sometimes people will just dash away, and then you can just waste their evasive move like that. It's so good. So let's say you use this in the beginning of a round. They know you're gonna use it again, right? And then this time when you dash, you don't use it, and then you run away or something, right? And then when they dash away, then you could just, then they have their evasive gone, and now you just have to hit them again, and then you can start your combo. So it's a great way to waste evasives. That's what I find. When you're fighting someone in a game, make sure you waste their evasive move before you start your combo, or else you'll get punished badly. You'll have no moves when you finally get to hit them, and it's just really bad. Don't do that. If you want to use your evasive, make sure that like you really have to use it. Like, let's say like if you're like low, and if you can't take any more hits, like you're about to die, then you use it. Or if you want to use it when the player has no more moves. So like, let's say if he used all of his moves, and you know he has no more moves, then you can use it, because even if he escapes, he can't hit you. He can only punch you if he escapes. And most of the time, people like pro players, they won't do that because they're not dumb. Why would you waste an evasive if you don't even have your moves to attack, you know? So that's that. That's how you use evasives as a Garou. So basically, as a Garou, just try to waste your opponent's evasive while fighting, and then you'll be fine. You'll be great. You'll be OP as hell. So the next move I'm gonna teach y'all is called, it's a move called the lethal front dash. It is a move, I don't know who it was made by. I don't know who made it, but other people, they do it a specific way. So basically how it works is you use lethal, right? And while they're in the air, you jump, and then you use a front dash, and then you can hit them right underneath while they're in the air, and then they would just stop mid-air, and then you just combo them. Or you could hit them, and then they'll ragdoll off somewhere in this radius, and then you could just hit them like that. I'll show y'all what you mean. Like, let me show you. Oh, whoa. What? Oh, whoa. That was some crazy lag. Okay, anyways. Let me show y'all, like, what it looks like. Like that. So you would hit them in the mid-air. It would stop them somewhere in this radius, and you could just dash them and just attack. So what I do is, pro players, they like to flick and then use it. Not for me. I created my own method. So what I do is I just do a turn like this. So I basically turn like that, and then I just go right around like this. And then while I turn all the way around, he'll be right here, or like somewhere above right here, right? He'll be in the air somewhere over here, and I can hit them, and then he would just be off like that. So make sure you turn around. Boom. Oh, that didn't work. But yeah, while you're doing the lethal, make sure you're holding space, and as soon as you see their bodies slam the floor, you press on Q, and then you go up. So dash. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, but yeah, you have to like, I don't know how to explain it. You have to like you can't turn your camera too fast, but you also can't turn it too slow. But yeah, as you can see, right, I turn around, his body was right there. So I just have to aim it and time it, and I have to turn around at the specific speed. There you go. And then you would get them. Sometimes they don't fling as far, which is lucky. That means you got lucky. And sometimes you'll get super lucky to a point where they will just stay right in the air and they will just fall straight down. Sometimes that would happen. Sometimes they'll just be stuck in the air and then they'll just fall down and you just continue punching them. So make sure when they get okay, I guess dummy disappeared. Anyways, but let me just finish explaining before I get him back. So once he gets like flung over there or somewhere else, make sure you dash them immediately. Like, don't dash immediately, like just like while they're falling, just walk towards them and see where they're gonna dash. See where they're gonna like move, and then when you see where they're gonna fling to, then you dash to their body. And that's the best way that I can explain it. I don't really think there's any other way I can explain it. Oh yes, another thing is this. You can hit them, and then they would be like somewhere over here. You can do that again, but you can hit them, and once you hit them, right, you walk backwards. You hold S, and then you can dash straight into them. And that could work too. So you could do like a little extra punch before you do a punch. So it would just look like this, like boom, boom, like that. It would look like that. And then yeah, lots of pro players use that as well to do like an extra M1. That will be the end of this video. If you guys want a part 2 or something, I could teach y'all like the other things, I guess, for Garou if you want, because I'm a Garou grandmaster. I can do every Garou tech in the game. Like, you name it, I can do it. I can do every Garou tech. I've mastered everything. So if you want like a part 2 to this, I can teach you all the other ones, but the other ones are not really useful. They're like the useless ones, basically. Like, barely anyone uses them. They're like useless. But in today's video, I taught you all the important ones. So I taught you the hunter's grasp tech on like the uppercut grasp. I taught you the turnaround lethal front dash, Kyoto. Don't use Kyoto too much. Only use Kyoto when they're like low. When they're low. And I don't want to make this too confusing for you guys. So I'm gonna use everything that I taught you guys in this video in a ranked PvP match, just so I can show you guys what it looks like in like real PvP. So let's dive on into the ranked PvP. I hope y'all enjoy the video. I hope I didn't talk too much, and if I did, please let me know. But yeah, enjoy the ranked video for the rest of the video, and I hope y'all have a great day. I love every single last one of you guys, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you in ranked. And also, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Bad bitch and she from Chinatown. Hop on the whisk, get off fast, dodge your rounds. Smoking on gas and I be serving other pounds. Let me sipping a Henny, another 40 going down like strapped up, always got my chopstick. That's call me super, but I don't need a sidekick. That's that sidekick, yo bitch, shawty sucking on my dick. On my finger on the street, you ain't even hit a click. Bad bitch and she from Chinatown. Hop on the whisk, get off fast, dodge your rounds. Smoking on gas and I be serving other pounds. Give me sipping a Henny, another 40 going down like strapped up, always got my chopstick. That's call me super, but I don't need a sidekick. That's that sidekick, yo bitch, shawty sucking on my dick. On my finger on the street, you ain't even hit a click.
Boy, 8 shit, 22 shots, no December. I'ma aim to get clipped, this fan will lose another member. I be smoking outside, I know my ass won't remember. These bitches wanna fuck, I'ma do one defender. I don't fuck with no thought hoe, you really different. Fucking on bitch, still breaking up cause she win. If she wanna get busy, I told that bitch I'm not sitting. MCM out my waist, what the fuck is she tripping from? Just like the bitch said you know where she's from. Chinatown said that once she bitch is done. I fuck your mate just for fun. I really ain't shit, I got her staring at the sun. Hey, pulling pedals, she saying that you love me not. Dumbass bitch, I ain't tripping over any thought. Me and 22 can knock you over with the Glock. If fans and eagles, and time is running off the clock like
bad bitch and she from Chinatown. Hop on the whisk, get off fast, dodge your rounds. Smoking on gas and now we serving other pounds. Like strapped up, always got my chopstick. That's call me super, but I don't need a sidekick. That's that sidekick, yo bitch, shawty sucking on my dick. On my finger on the street, you ain't even hit a click. Bad bitch and she from Chinatown. Hop on the whisk, get off fast, dodge your rounds. Smoking on gas and now we serving other pounds. Give me sipping a Henny, another 40 going down like strapped up, always got my chopstick. That's call me super, but I don't need a sidekick. That's that sidekick, yo bitch, shawty sucking on my dick. On my finger on the street, you ain't even hit a click.